Hello, this is Sonia from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. We're going to wrap up May's memory verses. I'm just quickly going to show you what I've done in my book, in the Bible. Loved memorizing these 4 verses about what it means to be a godly woman. I hope you enjoyed it too. Just a reminder that our memory verse bundle is released now for June. It is Refuge, and we're looking at different aspects of the Lord, the rock, fortress, savior, and we're memorizing 4 new verses, and this is sort of the vibe of the kit. So if you haven't picked it up, go to my Kofi account, to my Etsy shop, and also you can go, I've got a video, my previous videos all about this set. So I'd love it if you join us memorizing this 4 verses. So with further ado, obviously this is my first bundle in this book. So this is the introduction page. I think I've got a video or at least a reel for that. Love the colors, the purples and pinks and blues. It's absolutely, yeah, my jam. Just make an introduction page for it. And just do some stamping and coloring it in. Obviously, this is our first memory verse we've done. Proverbs 31 verse 30. Done all the things. There's washi tape, some extra flowers I've put on there. That's what I've done here. And then this is our first meditation sheet. Love all the meditation we've done on it. Just decorated with some washi tape, and I think, no, that's not extra flowers, it's actually just the washi tape. And then obviously here, just my 3 points, what stood out for me. Used a journaling card, some flowers, and I did a stamp, this rosy design stamp with this lady here. I had to color in it with black because it didn't want to do sort of stamp there properly, so it looks a bit funny there. And this is our second week, just practicing it. Obviously it's a bit a longer week, it's not so much space for decoration. This I use just I always print too many meditation sheets out, don't know why, and then I just use the lady which was on the meditation sheet there. And this is our second meditation sheet, and my 3 points. Just use the journaling cards. I'm still deciding, maybe I'll go back with coloring in there also, like I've done here in the beginning. That maybe just with Kofi instead, but at the moment I actually like the black and white. And this is a stamp which I actually can't find now, but it's just a small little stamp which I have. Love the flowers. It sort of reminded me of this flowers. And then obviously that is Galatians 6:9. Just use the journaling cards. As I said, I use, sometimes I think not, the card's not as it's supposed to be. I cut off and put on sides. So I don't always use exactly as it's supposed to be using, but that's a nice thing about print balls and making it your own. And this is Galatians 6:9 meditation sheet. I think I've got a video. Oh, no, I don't have a video for that, sorry. Yeah, this year I colored it in. That orange is not really doing it for me. Might change that to pink, but just did a cluster here. Use the pattern paper. I love the pattern paper. Use that quite a lot this month. This is a freebie. It's in my Facebook group, my private group, so if you haven't joined that, please join. I'll approve you, and then you can pick up loads of freebies from there. This was obviously this week's meditation sheet. Just use also these small little flowers which was under I think the meditation sheet somewhere. I've just used that, some washi, or actually the pattern paper used as washi tape, and accent points there. And this is a meditation sheet. It's quite busy, so there was not so much space for decoration. I just used also the pattern paper with some washi tape. And then I've put the 7 principles of a godly woman, or a wise woman rather, which I've discussed in my video. Just written it down there, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I used yet again the stamp with the hand. I don't know if you can see it, there's a hand. Just use that there, and there was butterflies also, so I just stamped some butterflies. So that is my book for this month. So obviously let's look at our Proverbs passages. I did the first Proverbs passage on here, fear God. So I think I've got a video for that. I did the smooshing technique. I layered the pattern paper. Did sort of clustered flowers around the journaling card, and then I marked it here. And then this one, I love this one. I love how this turned out, the pinks. I obviously had to use pattern paper because it was bleeding through. So I just used the pattern paper, used all pinks. This is my vintage doilies, which is also, I think it's in my Kofi account. And then I just tuck the verse there at the back. And is that not the right verse even? Yeah, it is right verse, yeah. And then I used this beautiful lace, which I had. I just stuck that on there. Then Proverbs, I just put that on there because it was a bit sticky. Proverbs 14. I done this use gone for the blues and purples. Love how that also turned out. And then I just used this stencil, which is sort of a lace pattern. Love the stencil. Did that, and I've done the stormy blue speckled egg I've actually used. Yeah, I love how that turned out, and just did that. And then Galatians 6:9. I've done the card, and I've got a video for this. Yeah, I think I've got a reel or a video for this. So just done that because obviously we have already entering, and I just marked it there with that flowers to connect. And I always like to connect things like that. That is when we did the cross one, which was during Easter. So yeah, that is all my entries for this month. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Don't be shy to post your photos or your entries on Instagram, tag me, or put it down in a group, in the Facebook group, when I have a sort of a highlight to say post your entries here. So you've done it. Doesn't have to be pretty. It's just to encourage each other, keep each other accountable. Yeah, it's just a fun way of sharing with each other. But yeah, have a great weekend. We are ready to start with our new 4 verses next week, Monday. And I'll talk to you on Sunday when I help you set up for our memory verses for the month for all the people who's new, maybe joining us this month. God bless. Bye-bye.